So a little hashtag, go be who?
Go and be who.
Go and be who. Yeah, don't do go be who, because I don't know where that's going to take you. So go and be who. So a little tohu bohu, a little go and be who. All right, so just a couple things for you to think about this week. If you're looking for next steps, I would encourage you to jump onto our website and go to salemforyou.com/activate. It's a great next step and opportunity for you to be able to get connected with us and take a look at some next steps. You can do that even if you're joining us online. You can do that as we've started to make that an online thing as well. So look forward to connecting with a number of you next week. So I've got Jason next to me this week simply because I wasn't sure that he could handle the benediction by himself. No, it's not at all the case. Here's the thing. Jason came into our ministry about 5.5 years ago. And we found him up in Montana, of all places, and Jason came in and did something that he'd never done before and led our children's ministry. And all of you know that he did such a fantastic job on that as we were trying to figure out who the next guy who was going to be our teaching pastor, my associate, we just kind of saw a real gift in Jason. And I asked Jason 4 years ago to do something that was going to cost him a great deal of his time, was going to take time away from his family, but it was necessary because of the church body that we're part of. And so I asked Jason to go to seminary for the last 4 years. His daughter was born just a few days before he started. She's going to turn 4 here in just a couple of weeks, right? And when I think about that, and think about the time that Jason spent trying to lead our children's ministry, transition from children's ministry to leading our spiritual formation team, to taking on roles in preaching, leading a team, growing and learning and all of that, while in the evenings and on Tuesday evenings in particular going to class. Jason, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you as a person who walks with me in ministry. Looking forward to the years ahead. But 4 years, man, that is a lot of time. But he officially had his last class and turned in his last paper on Tuesday.
I should go to school more often, but I'm not going to.
So the other person that we need to acknowledge is seated right over there. Amy, if you can just wave, his wife, his family. So all of you know Jason's just his gift for rhyming and making up funny songs and occasionally, even rapping. So I'd like to give you a sneak peek into, we celebrated Jason on Wednesday, the day after he had turned in his last paper in his last class. That Tuesday evening on Wednesday, we celebrated with he and his family. Here's just a sneak peek into a little bit of how our staff celebrated.
So here we are celebrating Jason Schleicher. He's a vicar with a clicker. He's a Lutheran lifer. In Michigan, once again, born and raised. Yo, do pastors have to come from that mitten state? Down south as a double feature. A whiz with the kids, but a heck of a teacher. So what you gonna do about it, Pastor Niekirk? Ordain this man and let's make him a preacher. Listen up, Jay, here's a Lutheran rule. Being ordained means going to school. Late nights, long flights, getting a tax break. But I hear the Baptists can do that for half. When you're working your mind while you're working full time. But here we are now at the end of the line. It's the big time, son. Now it's time to shine. You down with SMP? Yeah, you know me. Because he's a VIP here at the SLC. Brings the JSV to every homily. Because he's slinging God's word uncommonly. He's spitting out verses like a Lutheran Kanye. Singing in his eyes like a white Beyonce. Writes his rhymes like Luther's thesis. Blow your day mind while his skill increases. So come on everybody and lend a hand. Raise up your voice all across the land. Because if there's just one thing you can understand, yo, Jason, we all think that you the man.
I love the privilege that I have